challenging China. Ronnie O'Sullivan once again centre stage in this session. He's already beaten Nick Nutcher and He Guo Chang. Standing in his way today, Panh Junxu.
And what a shot to start with. And I agree that he did look sharp yesterday in the end.
7.
Not a flair player, but where he was a long way in front and the decider missed an easy ball, was beaten in a close finish. So you're good at playing safe, and he is capable of keeping O'Sullivan out.
Dana Rowe has been on this session on this table, so he knows how it's playing. Wanting to avoid that green.
No, not this time, and actually
1.
Yeah, I mean,
7.
scoring in general has been good in this tournament. 28 centuries we had yesterday, 18.
yeah, I mean, I made the point yesterday that as in a professional match, of course,
$23.
Did something quite unusual yesterday in the interview with World Snooker Tour. He's actually with in terms of how he plays
29.
and the kind of. Well, there you go. That pocket not big enough for that shot. He wasn't ideal.
1. $9.
actually I must correct something I said earlier. It's 6 years since O'Sullivan's last. Anyway, back to this frame. There is a real determination about Panh Junxu. And that's a good shot to get on that rim.
23.
Beautiful shot.
31.
He's a kind of. Yeah, he's a dogged competitor, and he must be full of confidence. Yeah, we beat him there 6-5.
$45.
So Pang was in first. John Higgins had an 85 break to win the first against Matthew Stevens as Pang gets the blue full in the face.
I like to pot it. Well, he's a positional shot this, in fact. Going into the bunch as well. That's nice cueing. That is an early examination.
10.
Well, it's always leaving your opponent such an early in, and you don't want to leave this man this sort of chance.
Chang Ander beat him. Of course, it is a two-session match. Beat him 9-6.
18.
Like to start winning these tournaments. He's here as the promoter's pick. It makes complete
25.
sense. We saw all the people he brought certainly on day one.
Yes, I mean on that, because Judd Trump had to play a qualifier. Thankfully, from the, I guess the promoter not done so. Anyway.
42.
Nicely played.
Toes here is playing at some speed. He's actually the fastest player on tour this season.
Yes, and he doesn't look as quick to think about between shots when you're on the next ball perfectly all the time, as he is on this occasion.
$65.
Panh Junxu.
73.
Knocks up another century. That's a shame, but he'll be pleased with
Of the International Championship. Sure.
smashing long pot.
Seven.
Again, nicely played. In that ready, can't play on it here. There seems to be a little bit more. Can win today if he continues in the way he's going. He looks like he wants to
15.
keep O'Sullivan off. Played that well also, running through.
23.
I did think, and I understand why they
31.
said it last weekend after the.
Overcut quite markedly there. So 38 from that.
1. Four.
Didn't have a pot available.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 11.
So both. Oh, this is a beautiful. Looking for a thin contact here. Difficult shot to play, and he's played it ever so well. That is always a hard shot. He had to kind of risk the pink going safe, which would.
Oh, yes, he made contact, but he left a pot
One.
on. Sullivan not able to get on a colour, but
In a way, that's, well, I mean, it's an absolutely outstanding. Well, O'Sullivan forced that. It's just not a very nice shot to be dropping that in. We go in comfortably
1.
down that bottom cushion. Yes, he played the cannon. Interesting frame, isn't it? It looks as if Pang a scoring chance when it comes your way. I mean, no one knows this better than O'Sullivan. But the ready. I mentioned earlier that those couple of matches he lost very. He's a player that's absolutely knocking on the door. So snooker's required. It's interesting actually. You saw the actively seek out snooker. He kind of was interested.
Well, they played in Wuhan last year. Fully came back at him. That was the opening day, wasn't it?
Good effort to
won the little safety battle, but he missed that tricky red. This could be in yet, this red. Not
his Pang's been pretty good. Even great players playing second fiddle here, O'Sullivan, there's no doubt.
那个摄影棚那边如果不拍照的话，麻烦离开。
Well now, as to where it'll finish.
Ronnie O'Sullivan won.
Shanghai did it in this event last year.
Oh, that is a beautiful shot. Well, that's the best he's hit, which I think he'll have already spotted. And he'll be playing on it from this next red. And this is where
7.
anyone trying to learn. But they usually end up in pretty good shape. That's where. Little cannon here on the pink.
24.
So now he's. No, he's played it beautifully.
30.
Stop the cue ball travelling too far down the table. And that is as good as it gets. None of those things happened.
44.
His phone alert's going off, but not
51.
to ring. But
52.
The interval. This has been a terrific break because it was by no means straightforward. But his manoeuvre.
he does a terrific break in many ways. The opening red was an absolute gem.
60.
In the last frame, he lost that battle, but in terms of
67.
Panh Junxu has put him under it, but O'Sullivan. The China, who didn't always play in these tournaments, but that's changed now. And
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
here in Nanjing tomorrow, it's 3-1 to Page there at their interval.
Good shot. He played the 2-in-1 shot, but the unusual shot to be playing, but
Panh Junxu.
under the circumstances.
1.
Big crowd, just the aura of your opponent. Play like Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, Alex Erstenbach is a very good player, but the remote
16.
is constant.
Yeah, there's 10 seconds between them on the average.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think of him as a slow player in that, you know. Which means he might have to go into the. That's what he thinks anyway. Lovely shot again.
$42. $49.
I guess he's quite high on that list now, isn't he? The players get to win a rank.
Yeah, the only problem
56.
is, Dave, it seems that when those lists are drawn up.
And the significance is that this is now his best visit of the match. It doesn't give much away in terms of just his general manner. He just sticks to his task.
Played a nice shot there.
70.
Nice cannon.
Panh
So
Junxu,
the double
85.
stays out. Been handed a bit of a stern test. It looked like it would be on paper. Of course, it doesn't always pan out that way, but just in terms of Pang's recent form.
He went on to make plenty from it. There's another good shot. This is a good contest between this pair.
6. $12.
This is where O'Sullivan is always so good. That's the red he wanted out of the way, and he's made sure it is completion of how many he makes, I think. Table playing nicely. Bunch of red.
27.
It's a terrific opening red, and that will give him confidence in his cueing. Hasn't played a lot of snooker. He's been sighted, but
36.
clearly he spent some time away from the game. Perfect
52.
angles do so, and again, he wants to be hitting, and that's what he has done. Usually gives it. A big moment.
To go 4-2.
1. $5. $13.
Keeping it very simple there. And your eyes immediately drawn to that left hand.
20. $27.
I suppose he could have played across to do some.
34.
Oh, that's very well controlled. It was.
And go too clear for the first time.
41.
Yes, and as you say, you should do it. Very good.
40.
Very nicely done.
And winning the decider in Belfast. That was, of course, the last event.
51. 55. 60.
So, well, that pink
60.
wasn't exactly. Ultimately, the answer to the question, could he make the clearance, is yes. Big moment. That clearance out, he would have observed just how good he looked. Okay, did nearly miss the pink, but he didn't miss it. And
Well, there's a mistake. He looked at it for a long time. He was unhappy with the. See Ronnie there getting the black into a slightly better position. He feels that he can outscore. Interesting way he played that shot. Chances when they come and not sort of go into his shell with this lead. He's played ever so well to lead 4-2, Panh Junxu.
yes, I mean, we don't want to go too far down the this is a big frame route because they're all going to be from now on, obviously. But if he were, the match is done from a position where he looked like he was in trouble.
And he would certainly fancy the job. If he could get to 5-2, he'd have to.
Yes, and the psychology is so interesting, isn't it? Because it's how you win frame.
Needs help here. He needs his. That was a good opening to Ronnie can do. Now, is he going to get?
Four.
I suppose he could lay a snooker, but the frame is going to be maybe a tactical one. Well,
1. 7. 14. 20.
well, I guess with all the safe reds, if you could get a lead of around 40, I mean, as good as he is, it's hard to think that he removal job of the safe reds. That was a kick. Chalk marks over the table and a few kicks being had.
33.
So it's not a decisive.
These matches sort of coming to the boil, aren't they?
He made a mistake on one of these escapes earlier in the frame and misjudged it quite badly. Nice shot. This is his chance to.
8.
Nice cue ball is.
I mean, that's the other thing. You don't know where the Reds. He knew the importance of that shot because he has that.
1.
Yeah, that was the value of O'Sullivan getting that lead in the.
Indeed, I mean, it's not been a pretty frame, has it? Not as far as where the ball. It's one he's just got to get under his belt, and it looks as if he's going to. He will need one.
So looking like.
There and make it a difficult cannon. But it doesn't matter. He's knocked it in anyway. So.
Pang. Okay, missed the brown, but in general he stood up to this superbly well. As Sullivan though.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Big.
We'll try and put distance between the balls. That side. Try and drop onto one. That's what he's doing. A bit firmly played. Yeah, not easy, was it? And again, he's looking to end up down the other end.
1. Seven.
In terms of breaks in this match, the other frame he won, as we know, was far more sort of year. It was 4-3 down, best of 9, finished off with 2 big
13.
breaks.
Yeah, boiling up nicely, as is this. That blackie looked like it wriggled quite a lot in the jaws. That is rigged.
1.
Very confident. That's the thing with turning points. You only really know,
9. 17.
Got into the cue ball too much and finished where he did.
Great pass.
Was left-handed, O'Sullivan. He was still trying to pot them, but he wasn't doing that yet. There's your answer. Of course, that opens up the other pair of reds too. Panh could make the clearance. And like I say, the clock.
44.
I'm sure this is not hard enough.
Yeah, this time not taking
Panh
out
Junxu,
the
42.
clearance.
Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot. Does not want to be straight on this either. That's
9.
for sure.
Well, it's only brown to black, but that was... Judd Trump also 4-4 from 4-2 down with Joe O'Connor.
It's been a really interesting match.
9. 17. 25.
Frame for a 5-3 lead.
Thing he knew about it, of course. But it,
33.
it is, and
41.
oh goodness me, I thought he'd missed that. No, he's staying on the black now, all right, and
57.
once again, he could have. Nice shot.
65.
Well, it is November the 5th, isn't it? Are we going to see...
It's very much on the card. That would be quite something. And as you say, the frame has now won. He's got the luxury of knowing that. Well, that's fine. That is fine. He's almost overcompensated, but it's beautifully... I think the
97.
answer is probably yes. The other red. Now, is he going to run through here and just move the red and the...
105.
he's going to have to go all around the table. Well, it's the worst possible scenario. The ball colours are...
It will be very memorable. Well, the black's in. He hasn't cannoned the yellow, so... Hang on. Oh, and he would have been on the green plum. But while all of that was going on, Gary Wilson has come from 4-1 down to level at 4-4.
Yeah, didn't look hugely comfortable on the shot, did he? Got a complete lights out, but he's not winning. He's not winning, that's the problem. He's up against a very tough opponent here.
See the plasters there on his fingers. He's had them on all week for reasons unknown.
Nine.
But the fact it is to win the match, maybe that will... We saw it in Belfast, the way he finished off against Neil Robertson.
$17.
There's an example of the sort. And he's still, I think, work in progress, but his scoring is, of all the players practicing in the academy, all of these things for moments like...
33.
Well,
it's all true, but I tell you, this is some... He's overhit by a long way.
49.
A rare colour up the table, which is not the highest value. And all of a sudden, he's on the brink of doing something.
he's had quite a few already in his short career.
62.
That's not a good shot. Didn't though. Very good. And I go back, I said it. He lost to Chris Wakelin from 50 odd in front in the decider, and he looked very disappointed. A few days later, Mark Selby. Defeats of that kind so close to each other
78.
in ranking events.
When it went 4-4, but my word, he's responded brilliantly.
And we're seeing it here, and it's nice to think that
86.
you'll have a few...
Yeah, his reputation is growing all the time, isn't it? And a lot of people, of course, will take note of this result.
93.
So the black will be for... And who knows now how... Shut, but they've both been defeated by younger opponents.
101.
Well, often the man in the chair on the receiving end of this, in reeling off 3 frames in no time. I mean, this has not been in no time. You know, he is a slower player than O'Sullivan, but he...
116.
He must be feeling... And he's able to enjoy this moment of potting balls, knowing that the match is all over.
Yes, and O'Sullivan was fully committed to this match as well. He'll be disappointed.
100.
So, on bonfire night, Panh Junxu has shot down the rocket.